What's up? Ooh. That hits the throat. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're continuing my rise. We're gonna finish NXT today. What's up? Welcome back to the stream. We are continuing on WWE 2K23. Like I said, we're finishing NXT. And technically we got five left. So hopefully we can finish today and starting, and then we're going to. I'm not sure where we're going. You might let's do that. Let me check. Where should I go? Raw or SmackDown? Oh, I didn't even finish the Performance Center. Okay. Well, so it looks like Raw has some more. So let's go with Raw. We're going to Raw. But first, let's go ahead and continue with this. Let's go ahead and let's go do Fanny. Someone just called me. Oh, spam.
Hey, you want to watch some old matches? I've got a great one lined up of Cactus Jack and my good buddy Edge. I met him at a gas station in 2009 and have considered him a friend ever since.
Accosting people at random gas stations sounds exactly like how I expected you to try to make friends.
Right place at the right time. So, you want to watch?
No. Unlike you, I'm able to get wins in the ring, so I don't have to spend time watching my friends get wins instead.
I can get wins, especially after watching these old matches. My friends have been teaching me a lot.
You want to find out how much you still have to learn? Face me in the ring.
Sure. We can take a rain check on our dinner, popcorn, and watching old matches night. Let's do this.
Okay. I believe this was a quick one. Damn, I should have did it in the last stream. Oh well. I was afraid I was going to take to a long term where it might, you know what, it might be a long where she might beat me and I'm going to get mad and I'm just going to go to certain events probably.
There's the bell, and we're looking at a superstar who many have considered to be a
I'm heel.
of the sport. It doesn't take long to see why she's garnered such praise. She has the instincts that not even the most seasoned veterans possess. It is hard to disagree with that assessment. Sent crashing to the floor. Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. Oh, what a kick. Oh, stomping away. Oh, look at this. I don't want to be part of these problems. Don't want to be part of this crowd.
The hell? The hell was you just staring like that?
Uh-oh. Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. things to ringside. Whatever's playing here can't be good. No. Power bomb out of the apron. She's feeling the hurt here. Tough position to be caught in here. Oh, my God. Flips back inside. She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout. And now she's getting back into the ring. She's trying so desperately to get back up to her feet. Looking to take flight here. Incoming! Whoa, look out!
Just crashing down with high impact.
Got to find a way to get out of this. She's in the ring now.
And now she's giving us all.
Oh, that's why I did add some new moves. I add my aerial moves.
She's fighting back. Sequence of reversals there. She might be in some trouble now.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Trap the arm. Neck breaker. So smooth. Maylee's hopes are waning.
Oh, there we go.
Now she's allowing the WWE Universe to simply soak it all in. Downward spiral. Maylee doesn't look like she has any fight left in her. Think about all the pain.
It was just a matter of time. She had no
Damn, that was nasty. I'm sorry, mate, but
nice work.
Here is your winner, the Latina sensation, Grace Jimenez.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
Talking about gas. That was a quick one. But oh, never mind, it's not. I knew it was something.
Wow, that did not go according to plan. Looks like I haven't quite mastered those new moves my wrestling friends have been teaching me.
Well, you've sure mastered losing.
Ha! Nothing like a good friend to bust your chops.
It's not busting chops, it's pointing out the obvious. You don't belong here.
Oh, really? Because I know a lot of big-time wrestlers who would say otherwise.
Oh, you mean your friends?
That's right. I've got major connections. Watch your tongue or watch your back.
Just because you played as someone on WWE 2K doesn't make them your friend.
How about I bring in one of my friends next week for a tag match? That is, if you can find someone willing to team with you.
Sure, I'll be happy to face you and whatever cardboard cutout you bring with you.
No. Who's my partner? Raquel?
Unfortunately for Melee Fan, her partner is a late scratch tonight, leaving Fanny on her own in a 2-on-1 handicap match against two superstars who don't need any advantages.
Damn.
Has anyone confirmed that Fanny had a partner in the first place?
Oh, give her a break, Corey. Fanny certainly doesn't need anybody else piling on her in what should be a very long night for the outnumbered superstar.
Being carried around with ease.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. Telling her opposition, you are way out of your depth here.
She's sent flying into the corner. Producing a trampling.
Finds its mark. Ouch.
Melee isn't being given any room to recover.
This is where Melee will be tested.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Put into place.
Insecurity. I got a feeling there's more to come here. There's a setup. Picking up speed.
Oh, jeez. That was nice. Wait, why did I roll out?
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Excuse me.
Oh, goodness. Jam your leg in a bad way.
Oh, quite an effective counter.
Counter after counter. And responds with a counter of their own. Oh, 6.
Standing drop kick.
It does.
Count out imminent. She needs to get back in. Had it scouted. Oh, the double foot stomp.
Big right hand.
She had scouted.
6.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here.
The ref's count ain't stopping.
The clock is ticking here.
Oh, caught a powerbomb.
Damn.
2.
Jesus. Oh, they're trying to throw her back inside.
Quick thinking
Oh,
pays
shoot.
off. She's starting to drag a little bit.
Oh, come on, Cole. No one leaves a handicap match completely unscathed. 6. 7.
And guys, she's dangerously close to a count-out loss.
Cutting off the count in the nick of time.
She scores big with the counter. Gets slammed down. This could do it. The ref not even getting a one.
How at this point you don't even stay down long enough for a 1 count is beyond comprehension.
Had that well scouted.
Got it cinched in. This could be it.
Package driver. 2 count. And a big victory here tonight.
Here are your winners, the Latina Sensation. sensation, Grace Jimenez and Raquel Gonzalez.
And this victory is one for the record books.
That's what happens when you put in the preparation and the training.
Nice. Again? Be her again.
What happened, Fanny? Couldn't find a wrestling fairy godmother to grant your wish? I guess paying for some autographs doesn't make someone your partner after all.
Ugh, you got so lucky. My partner was coming down from Canada and got held up by customs.
Your Canadian tag team partner got held up? That's even better.
Travel issues happen all the time in WWE. You, of all people, should know that. My friend will be here next week. We want another match.
You don't know when to quit, do you? Fine. We'll whip you and your imaginary friend. Again.
Not likely. Unless she can't get a rental car. That's happened before. Anyway, I'm pretty sure she'll be there.
Oh my god, again? Another whooping? How many whoopings I need to give you? Fanny. Look, we're already ahead of our careers and you're still acting a little Fanny here.
Well, who can say they saw this coming? Melee Fan has teamed up with none other than WWE legend Trish Stratus.
I can tell you who definitely didn't see it coming. Corey Graves.
You got me there, Saxton. I think the only people more shocked than me
Trish
are Fanny and Trish's
Stratus.
opponents.
Oh, they don't pick up their jaws off the mat. Trish Stratus will keep them there all night.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
And just ugly impact.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Seated drop kick connects.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Strikes with a kick.
Slingshot Arabian press.
That offense taking a toll on her.
If this works, it could change the course of the match.
High risk.
Elbow drop from the top.
I'm trying to see how I do it.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
From the top.
Down.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Butterfly suplex. Elbow drop. Melee isn't being given any room to recover.
This is where Melee will be tested.
Oh, she reversed my signature move.
Great job refocusing to reverse that. These two showing how well scouted they each are. Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Oh, impressive counter. Boom. Headed to the top now. She gets it.
Oh no, what'd I do?
Double axe handle. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. I wonder if she can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, but she can't allow this surge to frustrate her.
Tag, switching it up.
Big forearm.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win.
And she breaks the count.
Refusing to give up even in inch of ground as this match continues.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go, bring it. Look at this strength. Look at this power slam.
That's gotta be it. Shoulders up before two.
I'm happy she did. I don't want this match to end.
Clothesline. An impressive sequence from Gonzalez.
A determined look on Gonzalez right now.
Into the corner. This can't be good. Picture perfect drop kick. So much damage inflicted.
Nice counter from Gonzalez.
Raquel's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Gonzalez trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Look at this superhuman power. Oh, man, what a power bomb.
Will Trish find a way to recover?
No, my, that was close.
What?
How did that not end things for her?
She's showing incredible resiliency. Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken?
Incredible power slam.
She still fights out in one.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that
Are you
she's still
kidding
in
me?
all sorts of trouble here. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Stratus needs to figure this out.
Somehow Trish has to turn the tide.
Oh, God, that hurt. Dropping the elbow.
And Trish saves herself. Oh, Gonzalez avoids contact.
Oh, man.
Oof.
Gonzalez was scouted there.
Trish showing she's not out of it.
Trish showing she's fully capable of fighting back.
Overwhelming offense now from Gonzalez.
Raquel's doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Uh-oh is right.
Oof.
Slam.
Throwaway
Scratching
slam.
and
That should
clawing.
be
This could be it.
That's it.
Save.
Still got more fight here.
To the back of the neck. Scottish sickle. This is a very powerful powerbomb.
Gonzalez is just about to finish this.
Oh, man.
Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. Finally over.
Two.
Here are your winners, the Latina Sensation, Grace Jimenez and Raquel Gonzalez.
Two great
Destroyed
superstars that
them.
go great together, and that win is proof.
Put that match in a museum or a textbook so future teams can study to learn this.
Okay. Surprise. Surprise, we beat you. No, friends, that's good enough to actually pay me. I feel I should be paying. You need to get your eyes checked. You're on, Trish. You're on.
Welcome to NXT TakeOver, where WWE living legend Trish Stratus is attempting to silence one of NXT's loudest bullies. Fanny, if you're
I'm not a bully. I'm just throwing facts.
Fight your battles in WWE.
Corey, you're right, but I think we can all agree Trish is a heck of a person to fight your battles. I know I'd take her help.
Butterfly suplex. Looking worse for wear in the corner now. Landing the uppercut. Boom.
Really just laying it in.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Oh, gee, straight to the cranium. She's taking some big hits here. Oh, kick connects. Stratus at the mercy of her opponent. Trish needs to reassess her strategy. Perhaps a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect. Oh, my gosh, what impact. Connecting on the DDT.
She's staying elusive. Clothesline.
Reversal from Trish Stratus.
Ooh, sharp kick. Evades the attack. Going up high with the punch. Drop kick. Giving the people a chance to take in her undeniable greatness.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
You did not just...
Oh, and a reversal. Perhaps a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect. She's enduring some damage. She's got an answer for that. Drop kick with precision.
And up the turnbuckles we go. High risk.
Fake of an elbow drop. Springboard misses the target.
I missed.
Taking it to the floor. What's she gonna do? Counter on Trish. And that failed to hit.
Ooh, she'd had enough of that. Real European uppercut. She's getting back up, but she might be down again soon. Will Trish find a way to recover?
Never.
Cover. 1, 2, 3. Man, that was a
I get enough of that Claymore.
She's got to be proud of herself tonight.
Here is your winner, the Latina sensation, Grace Jimenez.
A very strong showing in this women's division victory.
There we go. Ooh, what could we do? Submission. Submission's not that bad. Keep it lower and up. I'm sorry. Yeah, cars look good out there. I was whooping some ass. Okay. So. Wait, I think I had a store. Yep. There you go. Okay. The only thing that motivates me to come back from being a knee injury was I hope you're ready because I still want my match or two. I'm going for the title. You and I are very different. You rack up injuries while I rack up wins. A lot has changed since you've been gone. You got your work out for you if you think you're winning my title. So. Ooh, 4 points, a hard knock 5. Let's go. Technically, the shake-up count as one story.
After overcoming another injury setback, Tegan Nox is back tonight and looking to return to championship form against the NXT Women's Champion.
Winning a title in her first match back would be a hit of the comeback story for Tegan Nox, wouldn't it?
The story might not have a happy ending, Saxton. The NXT Women's Champion will be looking to send Nox and her knock knees back to the shelf.
Had that one scouted.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights up.
Ooh, double axe handle.
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
A slingshot Arabian press.
Arms.
That'll do some serious damage. Foot just stomping down. Elbow drop. Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
High risk. Elbow dropped from the top.
And Nox is really being knocked around here.
And Nox has to turn the playbook page in a hurry.
Nox saves herself.
Punishing boot. And another counter.
May's first good night.
Backstabber.
Into.
This is
There it is. And the champ retains.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion,
Out of here,
the
bro.
Latina Sensation,
Bro, get out of here.
Grace Jimenez.
Well, that was a record, right? That was like 2 minutes.
never any
Look at
doubt in
that.
this win.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just...
Get out of here. You think you could take my belt? Oh.
It was lovely to see dear Tegan back in the ring again.
It was more lovely at the beginning than at the end for her, wasn't it?
I, for one, cannot wait to see the rematch.
Why would there be a rematch? I just beat her. Send the girl with the flimsiest knee to the back of the line.
Yes, normally that would be the standard protocol. However, Tegan's first match was little more than her knocking off the ring rust, and you have to admire how hard she's worked to come back. Also, we have a bit of a family connection in the UK. You see, a long time ago, her father helped me out of a scrape in Wales involving a tiny hat, a one-legged woman,
Wow.
and an off-puttingly irate horse.
Favorite son.
So, I owe him one.
Favorite son it is.
So since you're clearly playing favorites, it sounds like I don't have a choice in this?
Of course you do. You may choose to face Tegan, defending your title, or you may choose to hand over your title to Tegan without a match. The choice truly is yours.
Wow. Don't worry, I'll go ahead and face her again, but this time I'll make sure she doesn't come back.
I'll beat her again.
I ain't gonna destroy her, so she won't come back.
And as this match gets started, we're looking at an unflinching superstar ready to throw down.
Are you gonna make me lose my belt? Of course it's gonna be one of those.
It'll be interesting to see if she's bitten off more than she could chew.
I believe she's coming to this match with the exact attitude needed for the challenge.
And what about Tegan Nox? The kind of superstar who, no matter how many times she's knocked down, she always gets back up again.
That's right. Try as you might, you can't keep Tegan Nox down.
Ooh, well measured.
Right across the knee.
My goodness.
Knox facing a bit of a roadblock there.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Here we go.
Spine buster. She manages to get control. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. And Tegan escapes danger.
Oh, nice deep arm drag.
Powerless position to be in right now. What a throw. Oh, new champ. The pin doesn't even last to a count of one.
Just looking for ways to wear out her opponent.
Tegan gets fended off. Tegan Nox reverses, setting her up, and she hits a fireman's carry slam.
She's going for the pin.
She did it. Tegan Nox is your new NXT Women's
She did!
Unbelievable.
She did it with her feet on the rope, so we just gonna sit here and ignore that?
Clearly the now former champion isn't happy with the result.
Yeah, because like I said, Tegan cheated to get the win.
And there you see NXT General Manager William Regal congratulating Tegan Nox and achieving a goal she set her sights on when she returned. This is truly an inspirational comeback story.
Inspirational to who?
The hell
People
is
who
it the
take
comeback
shortcuts to achieve their
story?
dreams?
She cheated!
Controversy.
She had
here,
ropes
but
on the
for
second
official.
rope!
Look, I'm not trying to take any
No,
away from
yeah,
Tegan. She's
fuck
worked hard
up,
to return,
yo!
but I
No,
wouldn't take this lying down.
you saw her
Congrats again
do that.
to our new NXT
Oh,
Women's
hell
Champion.
no. Nah. Now get your ass back in here. You know he's wobbles in the ropes. Oh, no. No, you don't do that to me. There's gonna be hell to be paid. There is hell to be paid. Again, your number's up. Someone make sure you don't come back. Important announcement. I'm officially filing a protest with what we saw was pure favoritism from Regal towards Tegan, basically handing her my title after she cheated to win. No one should play favorites in WWE. We heard you, and you're right. Rematch, and I need to have talk about his management approach. More to come. Anytime soon, you're a bloody joke. About that, you did lose, so I can just give you a what? So I can just give you the what? It's my title. I saw it, and here's my decision. Right now, it's no one's title. There will be an elimination chamber match at NXT Takeover. The winner would win away with the NXT Women's Championship. Good luck. Not much better management than Regal. Not how I envisioned my first championship reign going, but I'm sure and expect to settle back. It'll come this one too. Breaking news: official participants in the elimination chamber. It's gonna be Io, Dakota, Storm, Negan, Ripley, and Jimenez. This better be the order we're entering the match. The order is yet to be determined. You better put your head out. Oh my god, it's going too fast. Like, you better put your head out from between your noble cheeks. Rico, I'm a former champion who had my title stolen from me thanks to you. No one deserves the final entrance spot more than I do. Perhaps, but where's the fun in that? Instead, let's have a six-pack challenge. The winner will be the last woman to enter the elimination chamber. I thought Triple H was going to talk to you. Whatever he said didn't seem to work. I take my job very seriously. I don't play fair or something. I'll still be champion if he did. Look forward to winning the title again. You in the chamber match. Maybe just worry about getting out of there in one piece. Jesus. I don't even care what number I am. I'm taking it all. A matter of fact. How does the six-pack work anyway?
NXT has been flooded with controversy ever since Tegan Nox won the NXT Women's Championship.
Oh, I have to eliminate them.
To put the train back on track with his six-pack challenge to determine the final entrant in the upcoming Elimination Chamber match for the now vacant title.
The fact that the former NXT Women's Champion has to participate in this six-pack challenge was a complete joke.
Okay, Corey, I know that she goes for the big pen. Great officiating as the red velvet she was on the ropes.
Taking out the arm, great strategy. She returns the favor there. Kick finds it.
Ooh, tripping right over the opponent.
Looking bad for her here. Working on the arm. That was just malicious. Insulting.
I didn't do that.
With the punch. Oh, right to the kidneys. Slam. To the outside.
This could get wild.
Face first, here it comes. Bulldog. Headed to the top rope.
Yeah, that's scouted.
And there's a cover.
This isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage.
And she kicks out.
Playing a corner opponent's fingers, needs to find a
There you are.
And she does.
Oh, elbow to face.
You know, I got a bone to pick with you.
Got head scissors on.
Sharp elbow. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Oh, yeah, she is really showing her confidence.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Crafty way to get out hard there.
Bad predicament right here.
Ooh, fuck, that hurt. That sounded disgusting.
Completely.
She's back in, ready to go.
Ripley averts the attack.
Rhea Ripley with the
shoulders back. Could she finally put this away?
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
What is she? Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. Look at this power. The prism trap is in.
Oh my goodness, critical point of the matchup. It could be over right here.
She is determined to escape.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Places her right in the corner. And she fights it off.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Super City, bitch. Oh, shit! Oh! I hurt.
Snapping the leg. Torque on the knee. And it's the has been eliminated to counter for Nox. She heads out of the ring. An interesting strategy. Plenty of hits coming her way now.
Man, where's everybody out here?
Ducking out of trouble. She heads into the ring. She's still alive.
What? No way! Oh no! She blocked my finisher!
Evasion through the legs.
There's no way in hell that she survived that.
She's going for it. And she thwarts the pin attempt in one. Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
Boy!
She's looking highly motivated, getting hyped up.
Gets cracked by the overhand. Oh, kick right to the gut, into the turnbuckle. Ooh, there's the kick. Second row. Followed by... Is it enough? The cover. Wards off the pin at two. She just...
Exclamation delivered by Knox.
Cover. 1, 2. Counter.
Rhea Ripley has been eliminated.
Wow, look at this. That slam.
So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Rhea
She's got the
and...
whole WWE universe.
What the hell did I just eliminate? I forgot. Oh no, somebody got eliminated. I forgot who.
Shirai desperately needs to figure out a way to turn this around.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Heels back. Oh, Tony Storm!
Oh, shoot!
Storm about to close this out.
And referee cuts off the count at 1.
How the hell do you kick out of that?
I have no words. Not even a 2 count? Storm cannot lose her cool here. If her focus moves away from her opponent, it might be her downfall.
Double knee backbreaker.
She's getting herself in the zone, but she shouldn't hesitate much longer. German suplex.
She's feeling it, and the WWE Universe is feeling it too.
Flattened with a downward spiral.
Set him up. Oh, knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh, Shirai with a course correction.
Suplex. Lights up.
Just a blitz of offense on Io here.
Shirai's hopes for victory are being
High risk. Fake with an elbow drop.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Loving blow. Tossed hard into the big post. Right across the face. Things not going how she'd like. That was just disrespectful.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner.
She is in a precarious position. Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly and going to get bad up to the top row.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Oh shit! Spanish fly.
And this has got to be it. She's got the shoulders down. She breaks the ropes count.
This battle rages on.
Elbow smash.
Kick to the body.
And a shiny wizard.
Will Knox take advantage?
The cover. 1, 2. And that's it.
Io Shirai has been
Oh, did not see that coming, did you, Tegan? Let's go, man. Yo, that was great. That was a good sequence, man.
Here is your winner, the Latina sensation, Grace Jimenez.
And what a victory.
That was a
Surviving.
great
And
sequence.
ultimately,
That was a good sequence. I like that sequence. Oh man, really. Hopefully, I could finish the NXT part. We still got like 2 more stories. I hope one of them is not long. This one, I'm just missing the elimination chamber. Alright, here we go. All I'll do is just sit back and relax for a little bit, because I am the last one to come out of the pod.
We're here at NXT TakeOver, where the former NXT Women's Champion is looking to take
Wow,
her
I didn't thought it
but
was
she'll
an
have to do it in an elimination chamber match
That's
against not
crazy.
only the woman who beat her, Tegan Nox, but also Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley, Dakota Kai, and Toni Storm.
You forgot William Regal's name, Cole, because the former NXT Women's Champion has been fighting the NXT GM just as hard as any of tonight's competitors.
The former champion does have one thing going for her, entering this match last. She's also looking to have the last word on the controversy that almost upended NXT.
And a slap, too. Now trampling the opposition.
Damn! Phew, right in the face.
Big right kick. Paying it right back with a reversal. What's
Oh,
Tegan
the
thinking
Nuggets.
here?
Alright.
Take off.
Whoa, the knife is flying. Okay, I see it again.
The arm getting pummeled. And look who's coming to the ring
Ooh,
now.
Kyo's next.
This could possibly change the complexion of this match, Michael. Chokeslam!
Watch out. German suplex. She's beginning to flag a little. Will this be enough? She breaks the count
I
quick.
was about
She
to
likely
say
knew that
that.
wasn't
Wow,
enough. She's
quick
just keeping the pressure
elimination.
That'll scramble your brains. Climbing the turnbuckle now. Up high. Off into the pin. There's 2. She was close to the end there.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Wow, look at that. Slam. What's she waiting for? She's looking more focused on gesturing rather than winning. Tilt-a-whirl slam.
Next.
And Io's offense gets fought off.
Dakota died. Okay.
She's into the ring again. Kick to the midsection.
Oh, damn. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Her shoulders are down. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Close call, but not enough yet. Ripley has things right where she wants them. Here we go.
Look to the body of a shining wizard.
Knox got it. Can she end it? Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
And that's it.
Oh, shit.
Been eliminated.
You got eliminated already?
Looking for the submission.
Damn.
Look at this power. The prison trap is in. That could put Kai down for good. You can see the agony on her.
And she escapes the submission.
Toni Storm.
She's got the whole WWE Universe rallying behind her.
Taking this one back to the ring now. Solid punch. Looking for the victory. Storm turns it around.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Oh, what a crash. Can she do it here?
Kai sidestep. Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Excuse me.
Ripley avoids the attack.
Roundhouse on the mark. Into the corner now. Nice side headlock applied. Oh, right hand for good measure. Punch right to the face. She turns it right around with a counter. Snap suplex. She's starting to...
Alright, I'm in.
This is the toll the elimination Elimination Chamber takes on a competitor, you're going to be battered at this stage of the match.
Standing drop kick. Here it goes. Final cut. This could do it. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. She kicks out with force.
She just will not go away. Oh, yeah, she is really showing her confidence. With cool. Oh!
Drop kick hits the mark. Look out! Good timing with that reversal. Out of the ring on the chamber floor now.
Damn, that hurt.
Look at this, she's going up. Oh, man. Oh,
And Tegan moves out of the way.
she's... You doing here, Corey? Can they get from the top?
Oh, shit.
Outside, showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body.
Now, just taken away. She goes back inside the ropes.
Big forearm. Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Heads out of the ring. What's next? Standing drop kick. Here it goes.
Rhea Ripley with the...
And the hits to the core keep coming.
She's looking for the win.
On the outside now.
No place is safe in the Elimination Chamber, but the outside is especially dangerous.
No, 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 no.
Oh, damn.
Rhea Ripley looking for the submission. This power. The prism trap is in. Look at the power of the nightmare. The submission is locked in deep.
Tap out coming. Tap out coming. Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
Well, I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Oh, look at this.
Jesus.
Here's a cover. Could be it.
Oh, face wash.
She covers for the pin.
Tegan Knox has been eliminated.
Leaving the ring now to explore the chamber. Standing drop kick. Here it goes. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea. Treading all over their opponent. Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
Storm dodge that attack. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yes.
Turns back, Storm's
Jesus.
attack.
Dakota Kai. Bang! Detonation. Will this be enough?
The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it. Hoping to end it here. And a kick out at only one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Single leg drop kick. Mat slam with some attitude.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Foot to the mid. Tony Storm.
It's Tony time.
Right across the face. For the win. Two. Digging deep for a kick out.
She just will not go away.
Did it.
Tony Storm.
It's Tony time.
Storm zero.
Storm has victory in her sights.
Two. And a kick out. This moment for the Korakai.
Getting out of that by the skin of their teeth.
Downward spiral. Shoulders down. This could be the one that does it for her.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Ripley is square in her sights, extremely vulnerable. The backstabber.
Into.
The end is it's over. She couldn't hang on. Got her.
Rhea Ripley has been eliminated.
Standing drop kick. And that could be it. That might be the last punishment she can absorb.
Her body can only take so much before we see a full collapse.
Big kicks over and over again. Oh, that's creative.
It could be over here. This is it. She still
Nope.
comes out at one.
She just will not give up, Cole.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible
forcing the sternum.
Drop kick from behind.
Oh, weakening the leg here.
Clothesline.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
Oh.
Catches the kick. Oh, elbow to the neck. He got his shoulders down.
Shoulders down.
It wasn't enough.
What?
Kicked out.
Are you kidding me?
Toni Storm showing the heart of a warrior with that kick out.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move gets one more time? Taking this match off the mat now. Loss. And the cover for the win. 1, 2. And that's the end for Dakota. She's been eliminated. Backstabber. 1, 2. She's at top.
Give my belt.
Got it. New champion.
Give my belt.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT Women's Champion, the Latina Sensation, Grace Jimenez.
New champ. A new era begins.
Talk about history in the making. This is literally one for the history books. And we got to witness it up close and personal.
Stop making this about you, Saxton. This is about the new champ.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, got my belt back. Make her tap out. I was beeping outside. All right. Get my. Let's see. Not even a dirty and biased can keep me from what I want to serve, what I deserve. You're welcome. I love elimination chamber matches. Okay. Okay. Did I unlock something new really quick? Oh, Scarlet. That's right. So I have to do the Scarlet one. Oh, this is. Oh, there's just a quick one. Let's do this quick one and then Scarlet.
I'll make you a deal. Give me an exclusive for my podcast, and I won't report on what I heard about you being voted the least liked superstar in the NXT locker room. Let me break the news about a no DQ match between you and Raquel Gonzalez.
No DQ, huh? I'll make it fast. I got an hour going on. Gotta finish this.
Here we finally have a match that can settle the score. No disqualification match. Win by pinfall or submission. But anything goes in this type of
superstars didn't want the rule book to restrict them. Didn't want anything holding them back.
I hurt.
Oh, just turn that around.
Oh, what a forearm.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar. Going after the arm. Fujiwara armbar. Incredible pressure. Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Jarring impact.
Elbow drop.
Stomping down.
Oh, God, that'll rearrange your skull.
Looking for an early pin.
She's really looking for the early victory, but she didn't find it.
Is it enough here? Cover now. Oh, using the ropes. Leverage. Come on now, ref.
She's not going quietly into the good night here, making things very interesting.
Kick to the abdomen. Uh-oh.
Ow.
Nothing fancy there.
All right, snapping her back to reality. This isn't a pose-off.
Phenomenal forearm. Taking it outside the ring now.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair. She'll take things into the ring.
Trying to kiss her.
Gonzalez keeps her at bay.
Oh, my God. What a kick. Clubbing blow to the back.
Oh no! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Gotta be loopy after that.
Jesus!
Flying.
Oh, one step ahead of Gonzalez there. Oh, clothesline.
Oh, I thought I picked it up.
Downward spiral.
She wants to finish this.
Bad spot for Gonzalez.
Makes the cover. 2, 3. And that'll about do it, folks.
Boom. Easy.
Here is your winner, the Latina sensation, Grace Jimenez.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No.
All right. NXT. Scoop or slander? Alright. Oh crap, I didn't save it. Yeah, I did. Alright. Oh yeah, 2 more left. That for 6.
I'm sure you're wondering why I'm making time to talk with you. I just figured it was about time we got acquainted.
The only thing I'm wondering is why you're still here.
Ooh, feisty. I like that. You might be exactly what Karrion Kross and I are looking for. Someone to join us on our quest for domination.
I like the sound of that. Keep talking.
In order for us to conquer NXT, Karrion needs to take Johnny Gargano's NXT championship, and time is running out.
What does this have to do with me?
I was getting to that. The best way to get to Gargano is through his wife Candice LeRae. So that's what we'd like you to do. Go through Candice. Take her out, and Johnny won't be able to think about anything else, leaving him exposed and vulnerable.
What's in it for me?
A priceless opportunity. If you succeed, we just might be willing to make room in our group for you.
Taking out Candace sounds like fun. And joining your side is too much to turn down. I'll do it.
This will be a disaster of the most beautiful kind. With your help, we are going to make Candace and Johnny fall and pray.
Yep. Time for my things to charge. Wow. Oh, I get it. The double cross. They're gonna cross me. She's gonna cross me. So this is the last thing, and then I'll do the thing that makes me go to SmackDown or Raw. Okay.
Do you guys have any expectations for this superstar as this match gets underway?
Yeah, I expect to see a side of her that we've only seen glimpses of. I'm talking about her mean streak really coming to the forefront.
She certainly has that malicious side of her, and it could be extremely beneficial to let it out here.
And how about Candice LeRae? She is possibly one of the toughest members of the entire women's roster. Even some of the male superstars would agree.
Because of her size, Candice is often considered an underdog. She's proven repeatedly that she's not to be underestimated.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. Candice now undertaking a barrage.
Candice needs to find a way to grab the reins. High risk.
Elbow drop
From the top.
Oh, look at that. Embracing her adoring public.
Oh, my goodness. Kick to the spine.
Effectively targeting the arm.
Producing a trampling. LeRae shifts that to her favor. A constant assault from her here.
Yeah, she is taking all the restraints off.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Uh-oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this.
Stop to the belly.
Strong kick. My goodness.
She's losing some steam now.
This is where endurance becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
Kick to the gut. Able to reverse.
Downward spiral. Oh boy, that's a determined stare that's come across her face. Candice has got nothing left. Try and end it. 1, 2, 3.
What a statement victory over Candice LeRae.
And it looks like she's not finished with Candice.
Come on, this is taking things too far.
Maybe she just wanted to make even more of a statement.
Hold on. What are Karrion Kross and Scarlett doing out here?
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
I don't think Johnny Gargano is going to wait to find out.
Cross Cross with a doomsday Saito.
Gargano absolutely spiked on the arena floor.
Look at Cross. He's forcing Johnny Gargano to watch his wife in this perilous situation.
She's all alone with these three. And she nails Candice with that hourglass.
This is disgusting.
A clear message sent to Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, courtesy of Cross and Scarlett's new ally, I guess.
If this is a sign of things to come, no one in NXT is safe.
Damn, I'm actually liking this. This is pretty cool. Yo, that'll be a dominant force. Yo. Oh, if Cross and somebody else and another lady joins, oh, bro, be a dominant force, dude. You cross the line. You're always talking about time. Well, now yours is stop. Time always returned us exactly where we were meant to be. Think about the future. Think about me with your NXT Championship. No more games. You want to shut at me? Come get it and get my revenge. It appears we have an NXT Championship match. However, there's still the matter of Grace and Lady Scarlett and the Hourglass attack. In light of the outside involvement, the NXT title contest will be a mixed tag match. It will be Karrion Kross and Grace versus Johnny Gargano and Candice. And to make sure those odds remain even, I am banning Lady Scarlett from ringside. Hopefully this time your issue will be settled. Damn. Okay.
Well, other than Regal banning me from ringside, this has gone about as well as we could have hoped. I knew you had potential.
I can see why you two like that hourglass so much. Symbolic and effective.
True, but let's focus on what's important. Karrion's shot at that title depends on you delivering again. So you two need to learn to work together. And quick.
You've seen what I'm capable of. It shouldn't take long for us to get up to speed.
Let's hope not. But just in case, I'll arrange for you to team together a couple of times to prepare for the championship match. Make every moment count. I'll be watching.
You're gonna like what you see.
Sounds like some kinky stuff. I'll be watching. Looking forward to teaming with you. Bring the pain, then sit back and enjoy Doomsday. I like that. I like that. Picasso. I'm just joking. I like it. I like it. Picasso. Alright.
There may be a new Doomsday cult forming in WWE as Karrion Kross and Scarlett's new recruit take on Melee and Dexter Lumis here on NXT.
Candice LeRae was their first victim, but Kross and his new partner will be looking to add 2 new victims to their list tonight.
Well, I'm sure Candice and her husband, Johnny Gargano, will be watching the action very closely ahead of their unprecedented mixed tag match where the NXT Championship will be on the line.
Pinpoint kick to the back. Counters.
Ow.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard. Uppercut connects.
She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking.
From way up top, down. Melee isn't being given any room to recover.
This is where Melee will be tested.
Oh, damn.
Error there.
Oh, Oh, damn.
These guys have been looking to beat each other up for a while, and now it's their chance. Clothesline. So effective.
Jesus.
And
What the
Lewis
hell?
saw it coming.
Oh, the reversal by Cross.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
He turns it around.
Another reversal. Eye for eye here. Just breaking down the opponent.
Forearms. Forearm just raking across the face. He's looking a little off balance. And Cross is taking command of this one.
Yeah, Cross is giving no quarter.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Ooh, well measured. Double leg
Oof.
drop. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Carefully measured.
Again?
Assailing the joints of the leg.
Loomis keeps him at bay.
A counter answered by another counter.
Everything working against Loomis now.
Loomis has to break out of his calm and gain some urgency.
With the doomsday Saito.
What a double axe handle.
And now Loomis is being measured.
Oh, shoot.
Manages to escape it.
Shot to the midsection connects.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Oh, man.
Dangerous position with your feet tied up like that. Wards off that offense from Loomis.
Torturous knee. And he has to start protecting himself from attacks to that area.
One after another.
And Loomis saw it coming. Dominating shoulder tackle.
He's lost some of his wind now. Tough position to be caught in here.
Turning the throat there.
Insult to injury.
Ouch.
She avoids the contact.
Ooh, that backfired on him. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Bang, nice contact there.
And that one misses the mark.
Able to counter.
Uh-oh. Suplex. Lights out.
Taking aim on the arm.
Elbow drop. Piercing.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Oh, my God. Moonsault. Maylee's hopes are waning.
Maylee needs to figure things out.
For the pin and the win.
Yes.
No, just got the shoulder up.
Can you believe it? Can you believe she powered out?
Oh, my goodness.
You can't take much more of this.
There is no way this can go on for much longer.
Snapmare.
She's got her where she wants her.
She comes up empty. Reversal! What a counter!
This is going to get ugly.
Big crash neck breaker. Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
And she breaks the count.
Amazing effort by her.
Melee lining her up from the top turnbuckle. That's insane!
Melee was right on target.
I don't understand this. Why in the world do you stop the count there?
I've got a feeling she's going to live to regret that. Smart, attacking the arm.
She tags out, so now it's the men one-on-one.
Oh, that's going to sting.
Crossfires back. And the knee. He's just getting beaten on all fronts here.
And he has just taken an extraordinary amount of abuse. Pulled back into the hip toss.
There he goes, right into the corner.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins. 5.
Clothesline.
What impact.
Cross has that determined look on his face.
Raw power. It could be lights out.
On the arm track, legs are locked, triangle.
Got it. Is he gonna...
And there's the save. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Oh, nasty impact. And there's a submission.
Will this match end on a submission, on a tap out?
In this much pain, even an iron will might not be strong enough.
And there's the save. He's going for the pin. This could be it. And there's the save. He's ejected from the ring.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
2.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Come on.
And there's more resiliency from Loomis to just keep battling.
Lots of heart from Loomis being shown in this one.
4. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
This is gonna hurt.
Rock with the Doomsday Saito. Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is. The cross bracket is locked in.
Cinched in deep. Night-night. There it is.
Oh, that was so close.
What a win to end this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners, the Latina Sensation, Grace Jimenez and Karrion Kross.
And a big-time victory for this tag team here tonight.
Dominant forces within their own divisions, even more impressive together.
Jesus. Jeez. Jeez. Look at this thing. Okay, got it. I think I got one. I guess one more match. Having now seen you up close, I know that we have chosen the right path. Almost time to make fall and pray. You two are a perfect match. He's sick on his psychopath. Revenge is coming. Dude, I might be jealous of your chemistry. Let's see what happens. I guess I'm together competition. Okay. Who are you talking about?
Mixed tag match underway. This is going to be fun.
Oh, shoot.
Ouch. Counter. Great counter. Standing drop kick. Great ups. Double axe handle. Reversal. Can she capitalize?
Big right hand. Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Just breaking down the opponent.
Really just laying it in.
Wow, what a counter. She saw that one coming. Standing drop kick. Great ups. Things taking a turn for her now. Stomp to the belly. Consecutive attacks keeping Mia off her game.
And Mia needs to reassess her strategy. Oh, what a chop.
Being carried around with ease.
Planted face first.
And it's turned around on Lee.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Big forearm. Scoop. Tilt-a-whirl slam.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Oh, what a power slam. Out of harm's way.
Rocked with the point of the elbow.
Oh, short arm chop. Way to hang on.
Oh, what a drop kick. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Gut wrench. Lee avoids the attack. Dominating shoulder tackle.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Dodged right on cue.
Pulled back into the hip toss. Oh, mounting it now. Just hammered away with the rights.
Elbows right to the forehead.
One after another. Ooh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Now, been dead.
Vicious right forearm.
Kick, kick. Uh-oh. Full mount. Hammer fists. Striking at will. The ref might want to stop this one.
One after after another. Just look at Cross gain the momentum in this one.
And when Cross is going like this, you know you're in immediate danger.
Lee with a counter.
Keith looking to get back in this.
Could be what Lee needed to ignite a rally.
What a shot.
This is gonna hurt.
With the doomsday Saito.
Cross jacket submission.
Cinched in deep. Night-night.
He's incomplete. No.
Ah.
In to save the man.
Not over yet.
Into the cover. The rope stopped the pin. Keith Lee being stalked. He's in real jeopardy here.
Oh my God.
That'll fillet your chest.
He's taking some good hits. Had an answer for Lee. Oh my God, what a
Right to the jaw.
mounted and now just hammered away with the rights.
Elbows right to the forehead.
One after another. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
There you go.
That'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here are your winners, the Latina Sensation, Grace Jimenez and Karrion Kross.
And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag team victory.
And if I'm in the tag division, I'm hoping with all my heart I don't come across these two
All right.
in the future.
Hopefully that's the last one. Well, I mean not the last one, but like no more tag matches, be the actual match. It's time for her and Grace to embrace history on Monday, being ringside, but her presence will be felt. I pulled the strings and now they tighten the knot. When Doomsday strikes, everyone will know. Me and Candice are partners for life. Jimenez and Kratom barely know each other. Sorry. There's no way we prevail. Time's up. We told them it's coming now. Just show them. Alright. Well, I feel like it's gonna be a cross on me, and then Johnny and Candice join together, and it's just this awesome 4 group.
Karrion Kross and his partner have quickly become one of the most fearsome duos in NXT. Tonight they challenge Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano in this unique scenario where Gargano's NXT Championship is on the line.
Scarlett has been pulling the strings from the shadows since the beginning of this rivalry, and even though she's banned from ringside, you have to wonder when she steps into the spotlight she loves so much.
Scarlett loves the spotlight, and the spotlight loves her right back. I don't think anybody in the WWE Universe would mind a Scarlett appearance tonight one bit, except maybe Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano.
High risk. Drop from the top.
Now trampling the opposition.
Oh my God, what an elbow. Getting set up for something in the corner. Made her pay for her mistake.
Oh, an elbow drop. Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Candice falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Candice is gonna have to navigate these deep waters.
The challenger is not in a great place.
Yeah, this is exactly why constant, frequent tags are so important in a match like this, to keep fresh.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Ooh, well planted knee. Ouch. LeRae creates an opportunity. She's sent to the outside.
She's feeling it, and the WWE Universe is feeling it too.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Smash! What a sidewalk slam. Stiff kick. Great counter. Bad uppercut. That'll pop some teeth. Oh, and she turns it around. And surely she hears how high the referee's count has gotten at this point.
Well, if she does, maybe she just doesn't care.
Phew, that was close.
Candice gets that sent right back to her. Downward spiral. See ya. Oh, my gosh. Pin attempt for the championship. Gets to the rope and forces the break.
The fuck, Candice?
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. There's two. She gets the shoulder up.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Ooh, a planted knee. Ouch. Elbow drop on target. Candice now undertaking a barrage.
Candice is going to have to navigate these deep waters. More attacks up there could leave her severely impaired.
Reversal on top of reversal.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Brutal knee right to the face.
Candice quickly dodges.
No.
She gets the tag. That means her opponent has to leave the ring too.
Kick, kick. What a forearm. Roundhouse kick.
I believe his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Champ taking the worst out of the exchange.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
An extreme. There's the save. How close was that?
Snapmare takedown.
And Cross has earned the upper hand here.
Karrion Kross making this fight scarier with every maneuver.
What a counter by Gargano.
Excellent opportunity for Gargano to shift the momentum.
Gargano trying to bring the fight back in this one.
DDT.
And look at her, feeding off the WWE Universe's energy.
Oh, that gets reversed.
We can have a new champion.
Cover. A kick out by the challenger, keeping the championship dream alive.
I don't believe it. How did the challengers survive that?
By the skin of their teeth. And don't expect the champ to start going easy on him now.
The heaviest artillery has been used, but it's not enough for the three. Butterfly suplex.
Claymore delivered. Gonna see a new champ.
Oh, with authority. With the championship on the line. 1, 2.
Oh my God!
Fight continues.
What the hell?
Saw that one coming. Oh my!
Stop.
Kick lands. Candice skills all the way to the top.
Uh-oh. Way too
Oh,
ship. Somehow breaks the count
That's
immediately.
it.
Still in it. What a gutsy performance. And she gets herself out of a precarious position. Oh. Face first, good night.
She's about to rise up to something catastrophic. And we've seen blow after blow taken up in that area. Shoulders down, championship on the line. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
He certainly didn't do it on his own, but nonetheless, Karrion Kross is the new NXT champion.
This was without a doubt an unprecedented championship match that we saw here tonight, with the NXT title being contested in a mixed tag match.
It doesn't matter how Karrion Kross won the NXT championship. All that matters is Doomsday is officially here. Fall and pray to the new most powerful trio in NXT.
Damn. That's crazy. That looked kind of really weird. Already used to Scarlett doing that by herself. But. Wow, I've been doing this for almost 2 hours. Oh, might as well go for the 2 hours, a little bit more. I told you, I showed you. Doomsday is here now. Domination begins. I'm praying you new to me. All losses hurt, but this one stings. There's no way am I ready to move on. You don't have to move on. Oh shoot, it's still another match. I'll get my revenge for everything you put me and my family through. We get you beat down again. Alright. Wow.
Karrion Kross and his partner may have teamed up to beat Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano for the NXT championship.
Oh, damn.
The rivalry didn't end there.
No, it didn't, Michael. Not even close. Candice LeRae's not stopping until she gets revenge against the woman who cost her husband his title.
Karrion Kross and his partner clearly took more than just the title, Saxton. And I don't think Candice's opponent has any intention of giving anything back tonight.
Dropping the elbow. She's able to get out of the way. Elbow smash.
Jeez.
Moonsault.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Oh, stomping away.
Oh my god, I couldn't reverse nothing.
And now she's looking to go top rope. Lift off. Splash. Oof, nails the midsection. She's forced onto the defensive now. She's taking some hits, but she's rolling with it. She'll come back. Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. Taking this outside. This could be good.
With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture.
She slips outside. What has she got in mind? Drop kick from behind. Ouch.
Smart strategy. Attack the knee.
Jesus.
Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Is that the game doesn't want me to fight her? She's supposed to lose.
Goring
She will wisely return to the ring now.
She's taking this outside. This one cannot be lost by countout. She's starting to look concerned.
Overhand connects. Russian leg sweep.
Jesus.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Oh, right on the arm.
We really don't want to beat Candice.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Into a powerbomb.
Stomp to the leg.
Candice is taking control here.
Gonna be tough to slow Candice down now. Hoisted up. Snap suplex. Saw it coming.
Lariat. Driven into the barricade.
Face front off the barricade. Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
The ladder. Things are about to get very interesting and dangerous.
That's just hard to watch.
Getting back into the ring. She re-enters the ring now. She's setting up a table in the corner.
Oh shit, hit the ref.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
Yeah, the physical price of the Extreme Rules stipulation is really starting to show now.
She's pushed into the corner. Counter by Candice.
And Candice needed that badly.
LeRae could be turning her fortunes around, scratching and clawing. This could be it.
She kicks out with force.
Still in it. What a gutsy performance.
Able to get the advantage here.
Downward spiral. Watch out. Right through the table. Face first.
The end of the road for Candice might just be near. Backstabber.
Into.
Is she gonna tap, 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 tap? It's over.
This singles match has come to an end.
Wow.
Here is your winner, the Latina sensation, Grace Jimenez.
I can't imagine a world in which they're not proud of that win.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, great.
Thanks for what you did teaming with Carrion. Without you, I'm not sure we would have achieved our goals. At least, not this quickly.
So, what's up next for the Angels of Doom? Because I've got my eyes on a couple more titles.
Angel of Doom. Carrion and I have talked things over, and we believed you fulfilled your purpose. We're going to continue our crusade alone.
Seriously? I thought we had a deal.
No deal. Just an arrangement. And now, that arrangement is over.
I should have known.
Don't do this. This is bigger than any one person. And we won't lose sight of what you did. Time never forgets. And we always remember.
Was that the end? It is the end. Let's see, what can I do? Resilience, defense. Nice. Alright. So that ends it to just a shake out. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is it was pretty long. Fortunately I did not so I'll do the switching, going to SmackDown or Raw on next stream, which is literally we're gonna be starting out Raw or SmackDown next week already. But yeah, technically we finished NXT already today. So until next time, I'm gonna end it for today. So until next time, we will be continuing and we will be doing. I think I just said Raw, so we're gonna be doing Raw next time. So until next time, smell you later and wolf out.